Hello JGINs, welcome back to the Cakey Bakey session. In the last class, we have already learned about the marble cake. Now let us learn about the chocolate ganache cake. So let us proceed for the same. I hope you all have tried that cake which we have done on 3rd of May. So let's begin. So first and the foremost thing is the premix. This is the chocolate premix which are easily available in the market. We have to take 2 full cups of the chocolate premix. This is the measurement which is very, very important. So you have to measure it with this cup. This is 1 cup, around 200 grams. So we have to take a sieve. And we have to take 2 full cups of chocolate premix. And we have to sieve it. Sieving process is very, very important because it incorporates the air, which make the cake very soft, spongy, and fluffy. So whatever lumps are there that stay behind, and we get a fine powder. Already I had measured and kept it. It's exactly 2 cups. Sieve it properly so that all lumps get breaks. Or you can even use spoon to break the lumps. See, the granules are left behind. So we stop it. Now our premix is ready. Now we have to add oil to it. As we are making 1 kg, we are going to take 2 cups of cake. If we are making half kg cake, we are going to use 1 cup of premix. Now we have to take 1 and 2 tablespoons of oil. Any refined oil or cooking oil, whichever you are using in your day-to-day life, you can use it. And then we have to use water. From the same cup which you have used for taking the powder, we can use the same cup. First, we will take 1 full cup of water. And gradually we will add water to the premix. And give a good stir with the hand blender. If you feel that it is very thick, so you can add more water. The consistency should be ribbon-like consistency. Mix it well so that the whole mixture get mixed well and we get a very good cake batter. Now you can see a little bit ribbon, but still it is thick. So the remaining water, so 1 cup, full 1 cup water we have required here. Again, we will check after giving a good mix. It's still thick, so we'll take more water. More 1/4 cup water. Consistency is very, very important because if our consistency is very thick, our cake will become hard. Or if it is very thin, our cake will not rise up. I'll show you the consistency. See, it is flowing and ribbon like consistency we are getting. So the batter is ready. Now we are going to take our silicone mold. This is a silicone mold which is of 8 inches. You can even take the plastic container if you don't have silicone mold, the plastic container which we use to store food in the fridge. And then to this we are going to add the butter paper. This is the butter paper. Before adding the butter paper, we are going to grease the mold with oil. So this is oil and a brush. We just grease it everywhere on the base as well as on the sides so that it get demold easily. On the sides as well. Now we are going to put the butter paper at the base. And again, we will grease the butter paper with the oil. If we grease the butter paper with the oil from the top, then the cake will easily, the butter paper from the cake will easily come out. Now next is we are going to take this batter and we are going to fill it. You can use the spatula. And when we are taking the batter into the bowl, into the mold, we have to be sure that the bowl, the mold is just half covered. The mold is just half covered. So half should be empty because we need to have the space for the batter to rise up. Otherwise, it will overflow. And then we have to tap. When we will tap, you can see the bubbles coming up. So these bubbles release the air which is there inside it. If we won't tap it, then that places will be hollow. And when you'll cut the cake, you will get to see that. Now we are going to put it in the oven. So we are going to take it to the oven now. And we have to keep it at microwave for 9 minutes. So we have kept it in the oven for 9 minutes. If you are baking for the half kg cake, then you can keep it for 5 to 6 minutes. And if you are making it for the 1 kg cake, you have to bake it for 9 to 10 minutes. Now let our cake get baked. Till that time, I have already prepared a pre-cake, which is the same as that is going to get baked. Why I have prepared it beforehand is before icing, the cake has to be at room temperature. If the cake is not at a room temperature, then you cannot do icing because all the icing will get melt because of the heat. So I have already prepared this. So we'll take this cake and we'll cut it into layers. So this is the cake. First, we will cut it into layers. 3 layers should be there so that the height of the cake should be good. If you are making just 2 layers, you will not get that height. So to have a good height, we need to always cut the cake into 3 layers. So we'll just hold a knife and turn the table so that the mark, we get the mark. Once we get the mark, just we have to do to and fro. Automatically we'll get a very clean layer. You can see the layer, very clean layer, and you cannot see any hollow space also here, right? One more layer. Again, we will just rotate a table and keep a knife so that we get the mark. And then we are going to just do to and fro. So this is the second layer. And this is the third layer. Just clean our surface. Close. Okay. Now we have to whip the cream. So let us whip the cream first. We are going to take a bowl. And this is the whipped cream. Sun whipped cream, easily it is available in the market. It is of 1 liter. This cream has to be frozen if it is not in use. But before using it, we have to put it in the fridge down and let it get defrost. And then while using, it has to be very chilled and it has to be in the liquid consistency. So again, we are taking the cup. One cup for a half kg cake, we require 1 cup of cream. 1 kg cake, we require 2 cups of cream. This is 1 full cup. Same cup with which we have taken the premix. It is in the liquid consistency and there is no ice crystal. If there is ice crystal, once you whip the cream will start melting. The water, it will release water because of the ice crystal. So this step is very, very important, where you need to have the liquid consistency without any ice crystal. So now we don't have to use any essence because already we are making a chocolate cake. Chocolate cake itself have its own cocoa essence and no need to add sugar because this whipped cream already have a sugar into it. Now we are going to just beat it with the help of our beater. First, we have to start with slow beating and then we have to just increase our speed. And if the cream is chilled, it will become thicken very fast. If it is not chilled, it will take time. It is getting thickened. Now you can see the layer that shows that the thickening of the cream has started. And you will feel the pressure on your hand. Once how we can check it? See, the peaks you can see. Still we need to have a little hard one. We are getting the soft peaks. Now we'll start with the layering of the cake. Now you can see this is the whipped cream. Now if I will just I do the upside down of the bowl also, it will not fall. See, that much thick it is. Now we'll start the process of layering. First we have to take a board. Over this board, you have to apply little cream so that our cake gets stick. Then we'll take layers one by one. And we have to soak it with water. You can soak it with plain water or you can even soak it with the sugary water. You have to soak it with water. And then we have to apply cream. put 2 spatula of cream, and then we have to take a palette knife. If you don't have palette knife, you can use the butter knife as well. Just to and fro. You have to just make a layer, leveled layer, and then over it we can place another layer. Mostly topmost layer has to be placed in the center. Here on this layer, we can even put the ganache. Ganache, I have also taught you in the last session. That was the white chocolate ganache. Same way we are going to make the dark chocolate ganache. So ganache also you can put in between if you want more chocolatey taste. And again, we are going to soak it. Because of soaking, you get a very juiciness in the cake. Then again, we will put the cream. Again with the palette knife. Just rotate the table. You'll get a leveled layer. So in this way, the layering has to be done. Whatever cream is going to the sides, you don't have to worry. Later, we will adjust it with the edges. Now the third layer, the center layer, we are going to put it at the top because it is very flat. And then again, soak it with water. There should not be too much water. You can see that it is all wet, that much. Then again, on the top, always put more of the cream. And again, we have to just do to and fro with the palette knife. And then whatever excess cream is there on the sides, we are going to cover the edges. This way we have to cover the sides. If you require more, you can take on the palette knife, and to the sides you can cover it. Now we will take the scraper. There are two types of scraper. One is the toothed and one is the plain one. First, we will take the plain one and level the cake from the edges. If you don't have the scraper, you can use any plastic sheet, or even you can use the used or unused, which is not required, ATM cards which you are not using, or credit cards can be used here. And just at a 30 degree, You have to just scrap the excess amount of cream. You can see the excess amount of cream is scrapped. And then with the help of another palette knife, we have to give the level to the top. And just scrap it here. And this has to be cleaned again and again. Then only you will get a very smooth surface. And if you want the sides to be more clean, you can again clean it with the help of the scrap. This part is very, very important to give a very neat finishing to the cake. I hope you all have done the baking of cake, because from past this is the third year when we are showing the Cakey Bakey workshop, and hope everybody has given hand-on experience. So we have done. So it's clean now. Now we will take the toothed scraper and we'll give a design on the sides. Just you have to rotate the table. And see, we have got the design on the sides. And now we'll keep it in the fridge to get it cool. So the cake is almost ready, and we just have to do the decoration part. So we'll keep it in the cake and then I'll come back. Okay, so I have kept it in the freezer because I want it to get chill fast because of less time. Now let us make the ganache. Now for making the ganache, first we will take the chocolate slab. This is the chocolate slab which we are going to use to make the ganache. This is of Mode dark compound. We have to take only 2 slabs because we are making 1 kg cake. If you are making half kg, you can take 1 slab. So here I'll just cut it. And to this we have to chop it fine. Roughly we have to chop it so that it get easily melted. Whenever you are using the chocolate slabs, always ensure that it is at a room temperature. If you are directly taking out from the fridge and using, then it will be not that easy to use. It will be very hard. So always keep the chocolate at a room temperature. No need of keeping it in the fridge also. It has its own long shelf life. Just chop it roughly. And even our cake is baked. The oven is giving a beep sound. Transfer it in a bowl. So you can see we have chopped the chocolate into pieces, and now we'll microwave it. Before microwaving it, we will just take out our cake which we have made. Just clean the surface. Okay, I'll get the cake and put this into the oven, microwave. This is the cake which we have baked. And we will keep this chocolate for around 30 seconds in the beginning. I will demold this and show you. I'll just demold it. See how easy it is to demold. Automatically the cake has come out. And then we will just remove the butter paper which we has applied. See how easily the butter paper has come out. And then we'll just make the cake upside down. And now you can see how fluffy the cake is. It's very fluffy, soft. Okay. So this is the cake which we had baked. And I'll check for the chocolate. See, for 30 seconds, I have microwaved it. It has got melted a little. Again, we have to bake it. Again, we have to put it in the oven to get melted. So now we will do it in the batch of 15-15. After 15 seconds, again, we are going to look for it. See, after 15 seconds, it started melting. You should not microwave it at once. You have to microwave it at interval of 15 seconds. Otherwise, the chocolate will get burned. Till that time, we will be ready with the cream, which we have to put it in for the ganache. Another 15 seconds. You can see here. Now we will add the whipped cream to it. You can see here. 60% it has melted. And now we will take half cup of whipped cream. It should be in the melted form. And we'll mix it into the chocolate. If you are taking one slab, you have to take 1/4 cup. If you are taking 2 slabs, you have to take half cup of whipped cream. Or you can even use fresh cream also here. But as easily we are having whipped cream, I have used whipped cream, and we have to give a stir. And after this, we have to add the neutral gel. Neutral gel is also very easily available in the market. This is the neutral gel, which is transparent, vanilla flavor. We have to add around 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Because this will give the glaze. This will give the glaze, the shine to the ganache. And we have to give a good mix. And then again, we have to keep it in the microwave because it is not completely melted. Again, 15 seconds we will keep for melting. Till that time, I'll show you the decorative items. See, after doing 15 seconds, but still we can see the lumps of chocolates. So we have to melt it more. So give a good stir because as the mixture is hot, automatically the chocolates which are little bit there in the form of lumps will get melted. Give a good stir. And the more you stir, the more it will become shiny. You can see the shine. Still some lumps are there. So we'll microwave for one more 15 to 30 seconds. Now, once our ganache is ready, we'll be ready with the bowl to sieve it. Sieving, this process is very, very important because once you sieve, you will get a very fine mixture without any lumps. So I'll get it. So now our ganache is completely melted. See, now you cannot see any lumps. So ganache is ready now. Now we'll just sieve it. See how easily it is flowing through the sieve. And whatever excess is there, we'll just put it the sieve. You can use spoon. So our ganache is ready. Now ganache is little hot, so we have to make it at a room temperature. As we get it at a room temperature, it will be good to pour it on the cake for the chocolate ganache cake. As the if the ganache will be hot and very warm, then it will start melting the layer of the whipped cream, the cream which we have did the icing on the cake. So we'll wait for a while to get this ganache at a room temperature. We keep it till the time I will show you the decorative items. See, for decoration, nowadays we are getting the artificial flowers. So this is the artificial flowers which we can use on the cakes. These are some big flowers, and even you can use some small flowers to decorate the cake, because some of the people, they are not that good at making the icing flowers. Once I will definitely show you how to make the icing flower as well. So these are the artificial flowers which we can use for decoration. These are the big flowers and these are the small flowers. This can also be used for the decorative purpose. So it's up to you whether you want to put the real flowers, or you want to put the artificial flowers, or you want to put the icing flowers. So these are already ready in the market, and these are some of the balls. These also easily available in the market, and this also we can use for decorative items for the cake. I'll just show. Today I'm going to use all this so that you'll get an idea. See, these are the ready-made balls which we can just pluck at the top. So there are many such in different size, and even we are getting the edible chocolates, edible butterflies. So here are the edible butterflies which you can put on the cakes, and even you can eat it. These are edible one. So let us get our cake, which we have kept for the cooling. So here is our cake. Now on this cake, we have to make use of this ganache, which we have prepared. Still it is little warm. This ganache you can even use in the center while layering the cake. When we were layering the cake, we have seen that on after putting the whipped cream, we can just pour 1 or 2 teaspoons of this ganache in the center and then place the another layer of the cake sponge. Then again cream layer and then ganache one layer and then the sponge. So this can be used in between also, and this can be used at the top as well. So let us pour the ganache. You have to start from the center. See, like this also you can keep it, or if you want to cover the whole cake, you can cover the whole cake as well. Then you have to cover from the sides. And then with the help of spatula, you can just get the excess part back to the cake. And excess ganache can be removed. You have to be very careful while removing the excess ganache. And then you can wipe it out with the help of cloth or a tissue paper and clean the board. So you can see the shine on the top. So excess ganache can be cleaned with the help of cloth or with the help of tissue. So our cake is ready, and we just have to give a decoration on the top. So I think we should make use of these balls. Like this, you just have to prick. And even if you want to make use of flowers, you can make use of a flowers on the other side as well. And this is actually enough. And even we can pour the sprinklers. These are the sprinklers which we can use. So there are many different colors of sprinklers available in the market. This is silver color, this is golden, and this one is the rainbow type multicolor. So let us pour some sprinklers. So our cake is ready. So I have just kept some flowers on the sides. So our cake is ready. So this is the chocolate ganache cake, which we have prepared today. And I want everybody to prepare it at home for your moms, because very quick we are having a Mother's Day. So I want you all to make your mothers happy by preparing cake by your own self. And that will be a really very big gift for your mother, that you are preparing the cake for them with all love and affection and celebrating your Mother's Day. Thank you, everyone. I hope you all have enjoyed the session.